Hey guys, Eddie the Tattooed Realtor here. So be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Love to hear from you. Today I have with me Todd Fogel, the Reno loan expert. We're going to just talk about different different topics about renovation loans. So yeah, all his information is going to be below, as well as mine. Feel free to reach out to him directly and reach out to me if you have any questions. So Todd, thanks so much for coming out today. I appreciate it. So Todd, tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you? You know, what are you all about?
I have been in the mortgage business for over 28 years now.
Okay.
Started in the early 90s, and I did retail, dealing with real estate agents directly. I did wholesale, which is dealing with the mortgage brokers, which is literally 10 times the monthly volume in business. Crazy. My OCD worked very well to stay organized.
Right.
I was a processor and processing manager, reading the paper and putting it together for an underwriter. I was an underwriter and underwriting manager, reading paper and signing loans in the state of Florida to lend money. I got into renovation about 9 years ago as a specialist, meaning I would only work on renovation financing for the company that I was with.
Okay.
And I am confidently the only person in South Florida that has dedicated their career to renovation financing solely.
So we have a lot of viewers that are outside the state of Florida, and also a lot that are in. So if someone is watching the video from, like, let's say another state, Georgia, Alabama, or something like that, are you able to help them, or you know somebody? Okay, you
Absolutely.
are. Okay.
And through my contacts, if I am not able to lend within that area,
right,
I have someone locally that I can connect people with.
Okay, perfect. So you've been in the renovation loans for 9 years.
Yes.
And the mortgage world for?
28 years.
28 years, all right. Yeah. Dang, that's a long time.
Started when I was about 12.
So you've seen some shifts in the market, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, and you just rode the wave the entire time. All right, cool. So why don't we tell the audience about what company you are with now, and a little bit about them, and just give them a general idea.
I'm currently with Fidelity Bank Mortgage. They are a community bank with a 9-state presence, with banking presence in northern Florida and now mortgage presence down here in South Florida. Fidelity Bank is considered a portfolio lender. So if it doesn't fit a FHA or Fannie Mae guideline, we have the ability to look at it on a portfolio basis, meaning that we can underwrite it to our own guidelines and hold it in our own portfolio.
Okay, perfect. So it gives more options to individuals.
Absolutely. And when in dealing with real estate agents, they go, oh, I don't want to work with a bank. You're so strict on what you do. Just the opposite. When you're a bank, you have the ability to be a little more flexible and underwrite to your guidelines.
And also for the purchaser, the buyer,
yes,
has the world opened up.
Yes.
Because they don't have to necessarily be working with a realtor to work with you.
Correct.
They can come to you directly.
Correct.
If they find, like, let's say a for sale by owner or something like that.
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. Todd, if people want to get a hold of you, or to begin, let's break it up 2 places. First off, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Cell phone.
Cell phone, which is, what's your number?
954-868-7015. And I've had that number, gosh, close to 20 years. I've had that number for such a long time. And I always tell my customers, when I end a phone call, if there's anything that we spoke about or didn't speak about that you have questions about, pick up the phone and call me. I'm not untouchable after 5 o'clock or weekends. If you call me, I'm going to pick up my phone. If I can't pick up my phone, I'm going to text you and say, hey, Eddie, can we chat tomorrow morning? Or what's your question? And I'll respond to you. So many real estate agents and customers want to be able to reach their mortgage person and get a response.
Yeah.
And a lot of loan officers out there, they stop at 5 o'clock. You can't find them on weekends. And I pick up my phone, and I always tease that when my phone rings, it's not my buddies going, hey, let's get together for a drink. It's someone about a mortgage.
Exactly. I mean, heck, the times that I've reached out to you, even when you guys went on vacation.
Yes.
You know, you said, I may not be able to pick up, but I'll text at least, to help you through it. And then through email. So awesome. And then, of course, guys, remember that the contact information for both myself and for Todd is going to be in the description below, be it wherever you're watching this video on Facebook or on YouTube. And then also, Todd, how does someone begin the process? Like, let's say they are working with a realtor and they want to buy a property, let's say, that needs a little love, with the renovation process. And we're going to go into a later video, guys, about more of the process as a whole. how do they begin the process with you? Is it a phone call? Is it an email? Is it an application? What is it?
Any way that a customer wants to communicate, I'll work with. If it's email, I have some customers that I only email. I have some customers that we only text. I have some customers that want to talk on the phone and hear my voice every time that they have a question. However they feel comfortable, I'm willing to work with. But I would always say first, for you as a real estate agent and for the customer, they've got to decide what they want to buy.
Okay, perfect.
Am I ready to buy that house that's move-in ready and I don't want to have to do anything? I always say that every home has a potential for renovation.
Okay.
Every single, because you're going to go into a home with a buyer and they're going to go, love the house, hate the kitchen. Love the house, hate the floors. I wish I had new appliances. I wish the bathrooms were more updated. Hey, that air conditioner didn't work the best. I would love the house to be colder. Anything can be done under a renovation loan. But the first step is the buyer has to decide, do I want that move-in ready property? I'm looking for a house that you say needs a little love. And once they've made that decision, then we decide to go forward. And for your benefit and for the customer's benefit, I do what is called a pre-approval. Not a pre-qual, pre-approval, where it's underwritten through DU and gives me findings that they're pre-approved. Also, I validate the information that they've input. I earn $10,000 a month and I have $50,000 in the bank. I'm looking at pay stubs, I'm looking at W-2s, I'm looking at tax returns, and I'm looking at bank statements. So once you sign a contract on a house, now I'm just doing the property piece. They're already pre-approved as a borrower.
And then it gives you more power, I know, from the real estate side and for the buyers, because it's pretty fierce competition out there with homes in general, finding that perfect home. So I know firsthand with all my customers, when we start looking, before we even start looking, we make sure that they have the desired loan product they want. Have you gone through the process?
Correct.
You know, document underwriting, DU, you
yes.
know.
And then also for you as a real estate agent and presenting offers to other agents.
Exactly.
You're looking at a pre-approval that says it's AUS pre-approved. It's not me just crunching numbers and giving you a range letter. I'm pre-approving them for the amount of money. So when real estate agents are dealing with me, they know that I've done the pre-approval. I've looked at the bank statements, W-2s, the pay stubs,
credit
all
score,
that.
All that stuff.
And so the buyer is pre-approved, and if they're going renovation, then it says renovation on the pre-approval.
Okay, all right.
So when a listing agent's looking at a house, looking at offers on a house that needs some love, and they see FHA 203B, well, I can't finance this house. And then they see one that says renovation.
Right.
They're going, wow, this borrower's done their homework. They're prepared and financing over and above the purchase price for those repairs. So they're going to look at that offer more favorably because that buyer has done their homework.
100%. I mean, when I package offers, I even put a picture of the customers, their family, a letter introducing them to the owner, make it more personal. But that mortgage, that's the first thing I look for. All my listings that I have, when I get offers, I instantly look at, you know, let me see the pre-approval letter and let me see if it has gone through document underwriting. It's not just like a Word document that's been created.
And also I suggest to my real estate agents and to my buyers, write that motivational letter.
Heck yeah.
Hey, we're invested in your neighborhood. We've done our homework. We're prepared to finance the house, even, you know, regardless of its condition. We've financed extra money to be able to handle those repairs. We're invested in the neighborhood, the school systems, you know.
All right, perfect. So to recap,
yes,
if they want to get started with, if they have a property in mind that may need a little love, or if they want to speak to you in general, they can call you, text you, email you. All the description information will be below. And then if they are working with a realtor, they would obviously want to make sure that the realtor also knows that they're working alongside you, so that you guys all can be in communication. Yes. If you don't have a realtor, by all means call me. But anyways, cool, awesome. So appreciate it, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment. In the next couple of videos that we'll make and you're able to watch, we'll go into deeper process about the renovation loan process. So thanks so much for checking this out, and I'll catch you guys later.